Sorry,
Good.
what were you saying, Peter?
Good evening. That is what I'm saying. Good evening and welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness. We continue our hunt, our expedition for the Toreador fledgling known as Lucy. Recently, or not too long ago, the party of four people left Selena's, former apartment, which was a particularly gruesome and quite gory scene, which has perhaps even more put our dear party members somewhat in a state of unease. But currently, Lucius has something he can see. He has a trail, something that only he can see. He has performed a ritual, and currently they are driving somewhat slowly, since Theodore needs to take directions from Lucius. But they are driving towards the harbor, or the seaside. And this is where we will start our scene. So, Lucius, we can't go too much further in this direction.
Well, it's only a little bit straight on, and then to the left. I think if we park the car there, we have to walk. Well, I don't know where, but it's going to be a while. I think if we're following the maps that we found, then yeah.
Right. Sure. He looks at the a quick drawing he's made of the map, and he just looks at it. Yes, this seems to correspond somewhat with the first location. I think we shall stop here and proceed on foot. And he will park the car, and everyone will get out.
Lucius will focus on the bright trail he sees in front of him. And then look at everyone getting out of the car, and then looks at Theodore and says, we're kind of out in the open right now.
Come closer. And you can once again feel the effect of a discipline being used. Stay close. Please, Lucius, lead the way.
Yes, sir. Lucius will instantly start walking along the trail he so vividly spots continuously.
It leads up to a, it's not a warehouse, but it is some sort of dock building, maybe for smaller boats for storing them, or something like that. Any of you want to take a look, or?
Do I see the trail going inside it and going out, or does it stay there?
You can see that the trail leads into the building, but also away from the building.
Okay.
One moment, my phone's just going.
Yeah, all right.
Hello?
Please stop.
This is Scott. Where are you guys at?
We're down by the waterside, near the old fish packing building. If you want to get a taxi down, join us.
Right. I'll try and do that.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
While the group is waiting for Scott, Lucius looks at Theodore and then decides, well, I think she moved on, but I want to know what she might be looking for right here. She might be kidnapped and transported.
Right. Right. Please, I will go a little bit closer, but if any of you could have just a short look inside the building, I would very much appreciate. We can at
Happy
least
to do so. Jasmine will move over to the door of the building, trying to stay in the shadows as much as possible and keeping her Auspex enhanced hearing up so she can try and hear sounds of movement inside.
All right.
Lucius pulls a knife from his jacket and sort of readies an attack if somebody bursts out.
So, what is the gift for feeding right now? Because he might feed on the way if he can.
Just get here.
I believe it's 10.
Yeah.
Shit. Can we use willpower on feeding?
I think so. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay. He'll use. I will use willpower. And 1, 2, 3 successes. With the
Very well.
willpower.
What are we rolling again? Sorry.
He is
No,
hunting.
that's just
Oh, okay.
on his way. He's hunting on the way.
Scott's picking up a Scooby snack and Jasmine's listening at the door of the warehouse.
Yes, and can't seem to hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay, is it locked?
It seems to be, yes.
Okay. Does it seem to have any alarm system?
No, not really.
In that case, I will try and see if I can get in. Let's see if I'm any good at this. What's the difficulty on this one?
You have more than enough to open it.
Click, click. Aren't hair clips wonderful? What do you chaps do without them? And then I will open the door and have a sly peek inside.
Right. Yes. I will just one moment.
Dun dun dun. Anyone got the creepy music handy?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. I mean, there isn't really anyone in here. Doesn't seem so.
Okay, I'll motion the others up to the door and then move inside further. If there's anything inside to sort of sneak past in, classic computer game style, then that's what I'll be trying to do.
Okay. You get in a bit further. Then I would like you to do a perception investigation roll. And what did you roll for that? Yes. You're quite certain that you see two things, like some form of struggle has taken place here, but there's no. I mean, it's less visible or less apparent. Since there's no bodies, no ash or anything, but like something has been rutted around here. And you can also see that this building is, it has some records of a lifeguard and some not officials, but like people who keep an eye on the, it's not the Coast Guard because that would be better guarded, but it is someone who keeps an eye on the coast here, on the beach and the water just immediately around this location. And you can see that the records, you get a bit back there, you can see there's two filing cabinets that have clearly been rattled through.
Lucius, Lady Whittaker. It looks to me like there's been a little bit of a struggle here, and those filing cabinets, well, I wouldn't leave my filing cabinets like that, and I'm a slob.
What's in the filing cabinets?
It seems to be like filings of different, not necessarily like rescue operations when someone has been in need of rescue. It's just been that noted down. Whenever ships have sunk or been in need of assistance.
Oh God.
Something like ships docking, ships like people who have been stopped by.
Okay, I picked up some clue. So 3 questions in this order. How far do the ship, do these records go back?
10 years.
10 years. All right. So is there a ship called the Amaranth among the records?
Nope.
That would be a really bad name for a ship.
Yep.
Why would it be a bad name?
That was your 3 question. No.
No, that's not a question to you. Question to them.
Because it would terrify every kindred of every city it docks in.
Mark,
Right.
check your PMs again.
Oh boy.
So, since there has been, Carmen has been creeping up and out in Spanish about ghost captain, a ghost ship, and the likes of that.
Actually, Carmen will look around and say, "Where have you been?"
Lucius will turn if she to look if she's talking to him.
She's not. She's basically looking like looking at nothing. I missed you. Where were you?
Jasmine,
Yes?
You.
she's talking to squirrels again.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the light, as in my microphone thing cut out thing. So I didn't catch any of that, I'm afraid.
Carmen started talking to invisible things again,
What
like
did
in
you
the
see?
house.
Did you see the captain?
Right.
The plot thickens.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it was a her. Okay. What did he say to you?
Is
Where did-
anyone translating any of this?
Yeah, me. I
Okay.
speak Spanish.
Okay.
Where did you go?
Because he's asking so many questions, like, and actually doing a talk which assumes to get answers. Lucius got the crazy idea and simply asks, "Has your friend seen?" And then says Lucy, but describe Lucy to her or him.
Carmen looks at Lucius as he does this, and then he looks at she again looks at and says, "Did you see a young thing who looks like this?" And then she described Lucy to.
I'm so glad this ghost speaks Spanish.
Well, she is not. She's not very old, so it's not her. Old. Is it like a pirate ship? Well, that would make sense if the planks were rotten.
A sunken ship.
A ghost ship, perhaps, because you're talking to a spooky thing. I assume.
Well, those two could be one and the same, can they not?
I have no idea. I'm not really an expert to say.
The planks are rotten, but nothing was there. She rubs her chin and goes, Are you here to stay? Are you leaving again? Please don't leave again.
Carmen, is there a ship here we can't see, but your friend can?
She? Do you mean the lion-hearted one?
Are you talking to the lion-hearted one at the moment?
Carmen is distracted. She's obsessed with the not obsessed. She's deeply engaged in the conversation.
Right. Lucius will try to be patient, but the things he hears is something he has heard Carmen babble about on and off for a while now, and he's kind of
Yes, it did rise. The ship did rise. It almost threw me in the air. The ship. When the winds sweep away the sands of time, she mumbles.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to have a quick look round the rest of the building.
Yeah, and then I suggest we move on.
Yes. Can we still follow your trail?
Yeah, it's still good.
Seems more.
Examination of this building does not turn up anything. Nothing further. Like there's another door where someone has entered, and you're quite sure they've jimmied the lock. But other than that, nothing really.
The signs of struggle that were here, assuming everyone hasn't trampled them into oblivion, can I read anything from that, as in heavy boots, work boots, or claws, or anything like that might help?
No, it's a struggle, or it's someone who's been maybe there's been more than one person, but they've been ransacking the place.
Okay.
Or it's a struggle. You can't tell, but it's nowhere near what's in Selena's apartment.
Yeah, but nor is a fairly major battlefield, to be fair.
Truth be told, yes, that is true.
Anyway, Lucius looks at Carmen and then looks at Jasmine and say, "Can you at least watch her? She might be coming in handy as soon as we find out more about these locations." And then he looks at Theodore and says, "Sir, I think we should go."
Carmen would finish up by speaking into the air and saying, "Is the ship close to here?"
Please, Jasmine, help her and let everyone else get to the car.
Jasmine's will move to sort of Carmen's elbow and sort of gently usher her in the general direction of everyone else.
She follows.
They all get into the car. At this point, Scott will arrive close to the place, and he will just, as soon as Theodore sees him, he will just, you will see this group appear, more or less, as they enter the car. You'll just suddenly, notice that there's like 5 people over there, and you recognize them. It's a little jarring, but Theodore will just let's go, please. All right, come in, come.
Carmen will look at Jasmine and then in Spanish, because she's not thinking to use her broken English at the moment, say, he says the ship is close but far.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish.
Just get in the car, everyone, please.
Gets in the car.
Selena does what she's told straight away and jumps in the car.
Theodore will just say, Lucius, would you care to drive, or?
Yeah, no problem. I can drive.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to concentrate on something.
All right. As soon as he figured out if it's a stick shift or not, he will start the car and start driving.
And you can do that. You do not need to roll to whether or not you can start the car. Am I not immersed again? Now, you begin to approach the other location, which is an office building for. It's not like the Port Authority, which is a massive building in New York.
But one of the branch houses or whatever.
It is some kind of office building, smaller office building with a little harbor attached, or like where you can have like there's a couple of it could be the Coast Guard actually.
All right.
Something like a building like that.
Can we approach the building quite close, or?
I would like everyone to make a perception. Wait 1 moment. I need to make sure of something.
Perception what, sorry?
1 moment. 1 moment.
Okay.
I don't have that skill. I don't know the one moment skill.
When you can't roll.
Damn it!
I would like everyone to take a perception alertness roll, please.
Alertness, okay.
As you're coming up on this place.
Does my I was just AFK for a second. Is it a visual thing? Because then I should.
Yes.
Then my heightened senses sight should count, right?
Oh, it should.
Is that
No,
I can't?
It's actually also sound, but the driver, most importantly, does see it. There is like as the car is driving up on this place. In the distance, there's another car. It's a bit far away, but you can see it. You can see 4 or 5 people. One of them is being held. One of them is being, it seems like, dragged or forced to get into a car. And as a way off, you can hear a bit of screaming and like, no, I'm not going, and stuff, something like that, and a lot of swearing and cursing, and someone is being led into a car, and Theodore would just say, Lucius, do you believe we should ask those fine people over there if they've seen anything?
Yes, sir. You want me to park the car close by?
I think we should stay in the car. As he points over, and they seem to be getting into their car. I think we should follow them quite closely.
Yes, sir.
And they, after a little action over there, you will see these people will get into the car and start their car. And I would like a text drive from Lucius. Wow.
Oh shit. Nope, not today.
3 successes.
You can tell 2 things. One, one thing is you can very easily follow this car. He has some problem with the transmission. Another thing, as you begin to drive, you notice that the trail is almost fluorescent. It's glowing.
Yeah, it's following the car.
And it's following the car.
Actually, as I see this, I will tell everyone in the car with me that at the moment I am very positive that Lucy is now one of the people occupying that car. And I'm not sure if she's there by will or is being forced because we weren't close enough. But I assume the latter.
Yes, we need to stop that car as soon as possible.
Okay.
Everyone?
By the way, Scott
Everyone
will
get
take
ready.
in his guitar case.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
You'll see Theodore will produce a dagger and a short sword.
Okay.
Quite exquisite. They're not like, it looks maybe like an antique, maybe.
Can I
just
make
gets
a
them back.
very dangerous move with the car to actually make
boy.
their car stop or turn around, like twist, like what you see in the movies? Tip my
Uh,
front into the back of their car, make them turn around.
First, I need another dex drive because I'm going to roll something. You had how many successes?
I had 3 on the last time.
Oh, so okay, so they don't notice you, and he has 5. Wow. Okay, he has no successes. He's still.
I have 2 now, but it's a 9 and a 10 with precision as the 10.
Like he can't drive for shit. This guy. But
I like it.
you can get fairly close to them. What do you want to do?
I want to make the left tip of my car in a how do you say, strafing motion, tip the end of that car so they get out of balance and turn around, like you see in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't
So
botch the roll, please.
Well,
You can get close enough because I rolled like shit.
all right.
I would like you to do a wits drive because this is. Oh no, dex drive. Sorry, dex drive.
Is it a dangerous move?
It will. I mean, you just want to nudge the back of the car so it squeaks out. And
I want to hit it. I want to hit
Yeah.
it so it actually turns the car.
Right. Roll me, and it will be difficulty 7.
Seatbelt
All
on.
right. Then it won't be my daredevil that can take this hit. Because that needs difficulty 8. There you go. It's a 10.
The guy. Oh, that's actually 1 too many. He only has 5. Yeah, he manages to actually not turn around as you did it, but he's clearly aware of you now, and he speeds up.
Right, I will do the same.
Scott.
I will this time try to get our car directly to the side of his car so we could exchange fire.
Okay.
Scott gets out of his guitar case. He has a sword and a handgun.
All right.
Okay, this is much better. 3 successes, 2 10s on precise.
Wow! Look.
Oh my god,
wow.
those fucking ones.
Yeah, you can get up and you can do fucking somersaults around the car because this guy cannot drive for fucking shit. Yeah, you get up and you match their speed and get into like fairly close. Just to be sure, this is the right side of the car that is pointing towards them, right?
Yeah, my right side of the car points towards them. So my the guy who's sitting next to me has a clear shot of their driver.
That would be Theodore at this point.
Yeah, I'm fine with who the fuck shoots the guy. That could be Theodore, yes.
Theodore will just. Sorry, what?
The only Theodore. Scott would probably be
Yeah,
right
you can
behind him.
roll. Let's just roll for initiative for the sake of it.
Okay.
And I will roll for them as well.
If someone takes out a gun, Carmen would reach out her hand in a. Can I please have that motion? And she rolls for shit. 11. Oh no.
13 for me. 13 for Scott.
All right. Note your things in the thing with the thing.
No, actually, that's 62. No, that's not 11. That's 9. That's just 9. Sorry.
And also Scott ups his dex with 1 blood.
All right.
Dex is important with weapons.
Lucius upgrades his dexterity as well to keep his driving good. Or well, maybe his stamina too. That's about it.
Yes. So looking at the initiative, we will have Theodore at
Cut.
18 or something.
Scott, what's your dex?
4.
Mine is 5.
You win.
And how
Oh wait,
much?
it's 5 with the.
Yeah,
It's 5 with the blood. So
I
yes.
blood buffed as well.
What was
And
yours, Lucius?
My dex at the moment, because I upped it, is 5.
What's your initiative?
Yeah,
My
is
13,
5.
the same as Scott.
Okay.
and we're both at 5 dex.
And we both have the basis of 4, I think.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Saskia.
You're welcome.
Yay!
There's a dude at 15, a dude at 12, and a dude at 9, and a dude at 5. He goes last of those with a 9. But yes, Theodore will just he has of course rolled his window down, as you should, and he will just, as you're slamming in, he will try to decapitate the driver of the other car.
Good point.
And he actually misses, I think.
No, you got an 8 there.
You got 1 success, as far as I can see.
No, because that cancels out.
Oh wait, yeah, it's a cold shot. Right, you're right.
He is also spending blood. It is next in the initiative.
Lucius.
Lucius.
There is a dude. There's a dude first. One of the guys in the back will just. Yeah, there you go. There's a dude at the back seat who is going to take his shotgun and shoot into the passenger side, where we have Carmen, Scott, and Jasmine, and look, we have 4 people on the back seat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. He will shoot. I would say it's 1 difficulty higher because, yeah, he's driving, or he's in a moving car, and he has 3 plus. Wow. However,
Shit.
he's not shooting at anyone, so it will be divided between all of you. So he will have 3, so I think then 8, and 1. There we go. See, just run things with me and you won't get hurt because Amachan just like rolls so much better than me. Oh my god.
Yeah, Amachan's a murder hobo.
So since it's a shotgun, it makes sense that you would all take 1 bashing damage. So it's not really hurting. He does not have time to aim, and he does not really aim that well. So we will have Lucius.
Yes, can you give me a quick rundown of what's really happening on the road right now?
What's happening on the road is you've just slammed into the car.
Right.
And there are 4 guys in that car, as you can see. There's a driver, there's Like one guy who's just shot with a shotgun, and another guy who seems to be getting a gun up, and then a guy at the driver's seat, next to the driver's seat, who seems to be readying some sort of melee weapon.
All right. Is there any way I can use the car we're driving in to push their car into an obstacle in the road, say another car or a land post or whatever the fuck is in there?
Well, I'll roll a d10. If it's 7 or plus, there will be an obstruction you can use. You lucky bastard.
Thank you.
There is a road obstruction that you could potentially drive them into.
Yes, then
Please
I want to
roll
do
me
that.
a dex drive, and it will be against the driver. Now watch me botch this. Oh!
Wow.
Yes, but
No, you're not the one that botched. Oh, technically I didn't botch. I failed.
He didn't botch. He actually manages. This is his action. This is one of the dude's actions. Because he will counter that, and he will actually make it so that he does not hit the obstruction. Scott, it is you.
fuck you, car. I'm gonna take out a wheel.
All right.
So what would be the difficulty to
difficulty-
take? What would that be?
The difficulty would be
Take up the wheel.
You're aiming for it. It's close. So that's -2 plus 1 since you're driving. It's actually +2. So it's just difficulty 6 to hit the wheel.
Okay, and got precise. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
I believe it is hit.
I believe it is fucked.
Roll damage.
The clock is flying!
You need to do 3 damage or more, and then the tire will be blown out.
Okay.
The wheel
that's
is
it.
pretty
That's
damn sure
4
it's
for the
hit.
thing done.
Yeah.
4. That's 10 dice. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. You blow out the tire.
You are now the murderer of an innocent tire. Fastest tire ever.
Another murder of the innocent tire.
Roll humanity.
Roll humanity, bastard. No.
Yeah. Dicks out for the tire.
This will call for a harder roll for him, which he does not succeed in. The guy is trying to hold on to it, but he begins to lose speed quite rapidly. He has control. He has problem controlling the car. It's one of the tires on the left side is shot, so he's in high speed and he begins to brake, but it doesn't go well for him. He begins to slinger out, and the car is decelerates quite rapidly.
Good.
And I will allow you to brake, Lucius, before it is your
Oh
turn.
yeah. Thank you.
So the two dudes, one of them will shoot, but he cannot hit. Oh well, he's gonna try and shoot your car, but it's currently swinging out like crazy. He does actually hit that tire, but does he do any sort of damage with his gun? Actually, he does. He blows out a tire. One of them makes a miracle shot, and you can also feel that your car is hit. But
Want me to make a dex drive to see if I can stabilize the car so the others won't have
yes,
trouble shooting?
please. Yes, please.
With a 10 and a 6, is 6 enough?
It's no, but you have a success. So you manage to break the car without too much hassle, and bring it somewhat under control.
Cool.
Another dude is he's waiting at the moment to get out of the car with his melee weapon. Selena, it is your turn.
There's not a lot she can do. We're still moving at this point. Are we?
The car is slowed down, but it's still moving. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have any weapons on her or anything, so.
Throw your cell phone.
What?
Plus one passing.
Yeah, exactly.
Lol.
Dreadgeist the
Aim for
driver.
aim for the head. Then it's lethal. That cell phone hurts.
It's a Samsung Galaxy Note, the new one. It's a grenade.
It is Carmen.
It is. Can Carmen? I don't remember if Dominate 1 requires eye contact. I think it does.
It does.
Can I? Is there any one of them that I can make eye contact with?
Not at this point, no.
Okay. I can make eye contact with the tire. No, I'm kidding. I'll talk to it.
Seems unimpressed.
Exactly. Did someone hand Carmen a handgun or something? If not,
If you want,
really.
you can make. If you want, you can make a perception and grab my gun because I'm not using it. It's still on my belt.
okay. Perception.
Perception, alertness to spot it.
Three successes. Can I take his gun?
Ask Kisty.
That's what I'm asking.
You can take his gun, but you don't know much about Lucius, but he does not seem to be a man who likes people taking his stuff.
That's true. Okay, he's driving at the moment. He can't use the gun, so I'm going to risk it, and then I can just re-roll character if that goes wrong.
You know, you could ask.
You took my gun. Now you die. She looks at him and says, "Can I take your gun?"
He's still preoccupied to really look at you. What you're asking.
Fair
He'll
enough.
just continue driving.
She takes the gun and takes the fallout for it later, and wants to shoot one of the baddies.
It is a hard shot, but you're more stable, so it's +2.
Yeah, Dex plus firearms is 8. Right, yeah. Damn it, I miss apparently because it's 8 and I only have a 7. Okay. Oh, actually, that makes it a botch.
All right. You shoot
Oh,
in the
boy.
car, and you. I'm gonna roll something. It's gonna be really great. No, you just
really great.
yeah, you hit their car, but it's like in a metal, so
Okay, so nothing happens.
like you just miss horribly, and yeah, you hear some kind of like in the very, very depths of your mind, you just hear ha ha. But that's it.
Fucking Malkavian.
Sweet. Okay, that's awesome. Good one.
It is Jasmine.
Okay, so how close are the two cars at the moment?
10 meters?
10
Give or
meters.
take. Give or
10,
take.
10 feet I could probably jump. 10 meters is a bit close.
10 meters is quite some distance to jump.
Yeah, it's a bit too far to jump. If they're about 10 feet, I'd have risked it, but there's no way I can make 10 meters. So, without a good reason to get out of the car and start jumping between them, I'm probably going to stick put.
All right. And then it is the final dude. The dude will, well, he has done all he can for this turn. So it is top of the initiative. You will just hear, like, as the car is stopping at this round, Theodore will just, you'll hear a grumble. Damnation. He's just grumbling something to himself. He just makes sure his hat is sitting fairly good on his head, and he just cracks his neck and begins to run towards the car. And he will get there. It will take a round to get to the car. So he is running over there. And the dude with the shotgun is going to shoot at Theodore. And he hits him with 2.
Actually, there was 7 there as well.
Yeah, yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. And that is 1. Oh, wait. 1. Okay. Yeah. Theodore, you can see that Theodore gets hit by the shotgun, but doesn't seem to slow him down that much. It is the turn of. Oh, and Theodore seems to be moving somewhat fast at this point. I'll just say that. Lucius, it is your turn.
Yes. Lucius will get out of his driver's seat and has the idea to meet the melee guy who stepped out of the car with a melee weapon head on. So
enough.
he will pull his own melee weapon and go towards him.
You do that. It is Scott.
I was muted. I forgot. So yes, Scott takes out. Is ready to fight with Princess now. Princess is his sword.
Okay, you get
Yes,
out and run towards them.
He'll wait for the guy coming at them.
All right. Dude number 2 with the gun. Well,
He's standing
gun.
behind a. So because my internet cut out for a bit. What had happened?
The cars
The
have
guy shot
stopped.
out and then.
Yeah. Well, the cars have stopped, and now people are getting out and seemingly wanting to stab each other.
Okay, so yes, Scott waits for the guy that's coming towards him, taking the cover
He
of
he seems to be getting into combat with Lucius.
Okay.
Okay,
he'll since there are people with guns, he'll take the cover of the car door.
Fair enough. Dude number 2 is the meat guy, and he will get out, and he has a baseball bat with barbed wire around it, and it is difficulty 5, so that is 1 plus 2 plus his strength. Lucius, he does 3 lethal damage.
Yeah, I'll try and take that. One, 2, 3, 4 soaks. There you go.
Yep.
I'll take it like a boss and smile
Stonewalling.
Stonewalling.
Stonewall lives up to his name.
Yep.
And then there's the guy with the gun. And the guy with the gun will shoot for Theodore's.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, he actually hits. And there you go. And he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. He seems to hit Theodore, but Theodore doesn't seem to really. He kind of, yeah, you can see it hit, but he doesn't seem to be that bothered by it. It is. Who is next?
Selena, I guess.
Yes, it is Selena.
She would get out of the car now they've stopped, but stay at the sheltered side. away from the combat, but she'd be looking, if she could, into the other car to see if she can actually see Lucy in there. Because they saw her being dragged into the car, right? Or saw someone that Lucy has said he thought was Lucy.
No, he said that he thought Lucy was in the car, and we saw someone being dragged in.
Yes.
We don't know what the connection is between the two yet. But yes,
Exactly.
definitely, please look.
Yes, so she'd be looking into the car to see if she could see Lucy or anyone else in there other than these guys who are out fighting. What do I roll for that?
Maybe a perception alertness hybrid? I don't know.
Yeah, perception alertness.
Just one.
You're quite sure that there is no one in the car other than those 4 guys.
Okay. She would just stay back behind the car.
You don't share the info?
Well, everyone seems to be kind of busy. I guess Jasmine's still in the car, isn't she? At this point.
Yes.
I believe Jasmine's after you, so yes.
Yeah. So she'd be the one within kind of hearing distance, I guess. And yeah, Selena would say, I don't see her. Lucy's not in the car. And I guess if any of the others were close enough to hear that, then
Yeah, Carmen hasn't had her turn yet, so she's still there.
It is your turn now.
Yes, it is. And she gets out of the car and actually raises the gun to shoot at the one that attacks Lucius from as much of a concealed, covered position as she can. 8 dice. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I'm not gonna. Oh boy. No, wait. Actually, that is enough. I get 1 success. Dex firearms is 7.
Oh wait, you rolled Dex firearms before, right?
Yes, I did.
Right. So you just rolled the weapons damage.
Yeah, I'm rolling damage now.
Yeah. This weapon is 6 damage.
Shit. Okay, so that's 9 dice plus my success.
9 dice?
9 dice?
Didn't you say it was plus 6?
No,
But
6,
you roll
6
just 6 plus your bonuses which you had in your to hit. So
you don't
since
add
you had
your something to it.
No,
you
I
don't
know.
add your firearms.
You don't add your firearms. Okay, so I have. Okay,
Just
so I have.
plain damage of the gun is 6.
Okay. And then plus the success, right?
Plus the success you had on the to hit minus 1 success.
So that's 6 all in all.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, look at the ones. I get 1 success.
All right.
You will soak that.
Yep.
So now we have Jasmine.
Jasmine?
You're muted. Jasmine?
I can show you the one.
Oi! Daniel! It's your turn!
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, it was just be a bit slow unmuting. Yes, Jasmine will climb out of the passenger side, pull a pink-handled butterfly knife out of her pocket and flick it open, and then head roughly towards the combat, but she's actually angling towards the boot of the vehicle to see if Lucy's been stuffed in that.
All right. Well, Dude number 4 is getting out of the car, and he is heading for the boot of the car. He does not seem to have a weapon. And celerity rounds. First we have, I need to make sure about this. Yeah, that's, okay. He is hit. That's 1, 2. So that's 1 plus strength plus 2 to the sword. 2. Yeah. Well, he will need to soak. And he does. Wow. Yes. That was the first one. And this will be the second one. Much better. There we go. So that's 2 plus plus sword. 8. Yeah. The shotgun guy gets hit, and he seems to be torpor, or he seems to be less moving now.
Incapacitated?
Yeah. And he spent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Top of the initiative. I can tell you that Theodore will. He's very disappointed about his former performance, so he will try again. Not much better. Oh, actually a little bit better. He will go 2 plus 2 plus from the sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 8. The guy with the gun. He lets out a but he seems to be he gets snipped by the by Theodore as he just does a fairly elegant whip with his short sword at him. He seems not to be too happy about that. Next in initiative.
Yeah, called shot to the guy with the baseball bat.
Yeah, that was the shotgun dude. He is down. Lucius.
Yeah, called shot. Wait, I was fighting the guy with the baseball bat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm making a called shot in his ass.
To where?
On the head.
On the ass. You just said on the ass.
What?
Hit him in the ass.
You said you make the cold shot on his ass.
On his head. Why would I hack him in the ass? Come on.
I don't know. Your words, not mine.
Consumer.
For asking
man,
too many
humor.
questions. Asking. Ass. Okay.
And thank you for that extra info. It was really necessary. Oh, God damn it. I hate you guys.
Roll.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Rolling. All the ones, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to the head. It's more than 5. It's 5. It's instant decapitation.
He soaks too.
Bastard.
So he seems he did not like that very much.
I shouldn't.
He is very upset with you. It is Scott.
Well, I'll just take away his upset and kill him then, you know, because I'm a good guy like that.
Go for it.
What's the difficulty? 6, 8 if I want to shoot for the head.
+2 for a called shot. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
+2. Yeah. You're still counting behind the door. So yes, it is 8.
So yeah. Oh. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes. So 3 plus whatever damage plus 2 from the head.
So it's a +5 sword.
Sword.
Plus
Okay.
3, 8, and plus my strength, which is. And it does fuck all apparently. Because once.
All right. We have a somewhat disgruntled dude who's at -1. He hits, but barely, and does fuck all damage to Lucius as he's trying to hit you, but it just doesn't seem to be any power behind it. And the guy with the gun is very well. He's at -5 now, so he has like 1 dice, I think, and he actually hits. But it will be so that's 2. I think he would be all right. Yeah, he's quite fine. He hits. He just. He seems as though he's been removed with a quite sizable part of his anatomy, and he's just trying. He shoots at Theodore, but he hits him, but it doesn't really seem to buck him that much. And we have Selena.
As everyone else looks like they're kind of caught up in the combat, she would have seen Jasmine heading towards the car, and would have probably realized there's also the boot to check, and would head in that direction as well.
All right. Carmen. 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 Nope.
And silence was a stern reply.
I cannot hear you.
And he's gone.
All right. He will have his time for revenge. Jasmine, it is your turn.
He'll be back.
1 blood for celerity. There's someone just come around to the boot and started opening it, haven't they? Dude 4?
Yes. That
Okay,
is 2-4.
Having moved up last turn, I'm going to stab him in the back and then stab him in the back again in celerity action.
Can you hear me now?
All right. Yes.
Okay, good.
Let's just get Carmen's turn out of the way first. But yes,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Carmen.
Good. Carmen will repeat the success from last time, and she will hit the guy that is closest to death if she can, to take him out. And that is Dex Firearms.
That is the baseball dude.
Yep.
Oh,
And
not.
she. That's 3 successes. And the thing was a 6 plus the 3 successes minus the 1, so that's 8 dice.
You kill stealing son of a bitch if you kill it down.
Come again, sorry?
Lucius will not be unhappy about the gun, but he doesn't do it. He was at. You did 3 to him, right? Takes another 3. So he's mauled, like crippled at -5 now.
Actually, I did 1. I actually did more. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to him. And how many did he soak? 2. Okay, so I did 3. Yeah, sorry.
But he's at -6 right now. 1 from incapacitated. Yes, Jasmine, please roll your Dex. Nearly stab is the guy. You have a success. So.
What's the difficulty with a knife?
Oh, that's right. You have 3.
Hooray! And what's the damage on a knife?
+1.
So
2 + 1 + your strength.
So 5.
All right. Oh. he has. Wow. Okay. When I soak, I fucking so. Well, you still do 2 damage to him. So he seems affected by that.
He's just been stabbed in the back with a little pink butterfly knife.
Yeah. Dude 4 is he was. It seems as though he was trying to get into the booth, but when he gets stabbed, he's going to try to grapple you. He has brawl. Yeah, he does actually have, and then -1. All right. He has 1 success. Strength brawl, please. Defender wins. You managed to butt him off with your knife. He seems to try to get a hold of you, but doesn't really seem to get a good grip of you.
I'm quite determined that he shouldn't.
Ancillary rounds.
I have one.
Right. I forgot to say something, so please roll again. Stabbity stab, stab, stab. Yep. Same procedure. Oh my god. That was 3. Yeah, he soaks 1. He takes another one.
Stab, stab, stab.
Yep. Top of the initiative. Yep. I think he is dead. Because he'll take 3. Plus, that's 1, 2, 5. That's 3. And he soaks 1 of them. That's not enough. He is incapacitated. The guy with the gun is down.
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated. That would be dude number 10. Or dude 10, or whatever you want to call it.
Dude 3 with initiative 10.
Yes. Yeah. Dude number 3. Yes. So Lucius.
What's behind dude number 3?
Yeah, I'm going to take down the last guy, open him up from balls. From balls to from head to balls. So yes, I will take an attack. It's become a sort of art form now.
Well, that's 4 successes, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Well, you're using a knife, right?
No, sir. I'm using a big ass sword, which does lethal damage.
Right.
So it's 1, 2, 3, taking there from that from that, and then the scary part. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
He is down. He is in torpor.
Yeah, I'm hopefully cutting him in 2.
He is down. That would be due number 2.
2, yes.
On 12 initiative, he is down. Scott, there is 1 guy left.
He's not in melee range.
Yes, he is.
He's run by the trunk of the car, fighting Jasmine.
He's going to meet. He just has to meet me, Princess. They haven't met yet.
Shoot. Or stab or kill.
Murder.
1, 2, because 1, 2, 3.
That is 4. So
it's so
3.
7, 8.
It's so Venture to name your sword.
Yes, very good.
Oh, look at it.
I love it.
He is at -3 at the moment. And you give him how much damage?
2 egg.
Ag. Wow.
You do automatic ag damage with your sword? Nice.
Yeah, it was given to me by the prince. No, I killed a sheriff. It's about Eldrin. Then I saved the sheriff. It was like, there you go.
He is at -5 because he does not have fortitude. And so it is Selena?
Selena, right?
Yes.
It bloody sucks to have no weapons or combat abilities in a combat scene. So
No,
she'd be pretty close. What?
No, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, she'd be pretty close by now to the trunk of the car and that guy that
He is beginning to get fairly surrounded. The one guy who's left.
I don't know if it's worth her even attempting to do anything to him. I mean, I'm assuming the others have that covered pretty much.
You can always do a cat fight.
Scratch his eyes out.
Well, I mean, she's wearing like killer high heels right now, so she could, in theory, take them off. And I mean,
that should be a +1. I don't know.
Well, normally a kick is at 1 higher difficulty, but actually gives 1 more damage.
No, not kick him. Like take the shoe off and smack him. You know.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that is a melee weapon indeed.
Improvised melee weapon.
Yeah, which she has no melee. So yeah, she'll just fuck it. She'll go straight to the trunk of the car.
All right, you are at the trunk of the car.
I'm assuming it's locked.
Yes.
Can I put blood into strength and try to open it?
You can do that. So roll me strength, please.
How many blood can I put into that? As many as I want? Or
what's the generation?
It depends on your generation limit. If you're a generation 10 or below, it's 1. At generation 9, it's 2. Generation 8, it's 3. And
okay,
upwards.
all right. So, like, just the 1.
You do get 1 though.
Yeah.
You begin to hang it, and you break a little bit of the plastic on it, but it doesn't seem to come open. It seems to take a bit more. Then we have Carmen.
Yes, we do, and Carmen will attempt to finish off the last guy with her weapon.
Please.
And she will actually. Will she aim for his head? You know what? Yes, she will.
No,
Fuck
just
it.
kill him.
And how much damage did he have?
5.
You know what? Yeah, okay. She won't aim for the head. She'll just try to finish him off. And that's a good thing because now I get 4 successes instead of just 2. So I will roll 10 dice of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. He needs to soak some of that, or else he is whooped. And he has -2, so that would be 2. Yeah.
He botches.
Yeah, he botches his soak roll. He's gone. You
He
like
headbutts the bullet.
falls down.
As soon as that happens, Carmen will. As soon as the last guy is down, Carmen will go over to Lucius and hand him his weapon back and says, "I'm sorry I took your weapon. I thought it was best to get something to fight with."
Lucius is going to kneel next to the guy he just downed. I assume that was a Cainite or a kindred that I took down.
It was.
Yeah, I'm going to drink some of his blood.
Carmen, if she's allowed, Carmen will do the same.
Theodore will just look down to the two people. He'll just drag them out. And just...
Scott will
Yes,
take out the guy, the last guy that was taken out too. Well, yummy.
Blimey.
Nom, nom.
Jasmine will start trying to pick the lock on the boot.
Please do not make a habit of this too much. I would not recommend it for this longer period of time. And he will just, you'll just see that he'll lift his bandages, and some of the people who might not have seen him before without his bandage, you can see like the under thing of his mouth with these long teeth and this like grayish weird skin, and he just gets it, and he also drinks from one of them.
Lady Whittaker, if I may, and Jasmine will go to see if she can pick the lock on the boot.
Yeah, Selena's focused on finding Lucy, so all rivalry between them is completely out the window right now. She just nods frantically and says, please, get it open.
A couple of successes on the first roll.
You can get it open.
Pop.
Is there a Lucy?
In the group, there will be a Lucy.
Yay!
It is a staked Lucy.
Oh.
Saskia?
Yeah.
You are staked at the moment, right?
She's in torpor.
You still have the stake on her though?
Theodore will just get over after dusting the two. He's just been, well, the one he drank from. Just, well, seems that.
Does she still have the stake on her?
Sure. Yeah, there's stake sticking out from the beautiful red dress. Those who were at the princess party recognize the dress. It's just completely torn up, like the skirt is almost completely gone. The chest piece is like it has holes in it.
Selena would grab her out of the boat and kind of lift her out, since my strength's still up, and lay her down gently on the ground.
You could fix her, right? I mean, you were the Primogen. You can make this right.
Scott kneels down and grabs the stake and stakes it out.
Ooh.
And Lucy, who is also bound, by the way, like there's some thick ropes around her waist. She's almost mummified with the ropes.
Yeah, Selena would be pulling them off her then, undoing them and trying to free her.
I'll pass Selena the butterfly knife. It's still quite gory, but it's probably quicker.
I'm still having dinner.
Theodore is just about to say something to Scott when he moves it, and you see that, Theodore will just take like 3 or 4 steps back.
If she says something, he'll stop and goes, yes. Theodore?
He just looks at him, looks down at Lucy, and waits.
Jasmine's just kneeling next to Lady Whittaker, hoping she can do something, really.
The question that Peter wants to ask you guys before you pull the stake out is actually, does any of you have common sense?
Yes, I do.
No.
If you do, then you might think like, oh, maybe if she's hungry, it might not be a good idea to pull the stake out right now.
Yeah, but Scott pulled the stake out, not Lady Whittaker. Technically, the stake has been pulled. Royer thing.
Okay.
Well, I did say he stopped when I did say he stopped when
he did.
Something
he said that luckily before I actually started to act. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay then. Ross, then he will say, well, Selena, if you will feed her. Pick out the steak then.
Theodore just looks around. Just one moment, please. And he will take one of the torpid bodies that there's still some blood in, and just lie it as close to her as possible. So the smell of blood will be somewhat strong, but it will be close to her. And go up to Lucius, and can I borrow that before you're done with it?
I'm going to drain guy number 2 because I haven't fed in a while.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, by the way, I stated that I fed too. I need to roll my willpower.
I probably would too.
I passed it like a mofo.
Yeah, I probably would need to go. Yeah,
also, I believe, Jesse, if you're actually going to drain a vampire, you might want to have to roll for stopping yourself before you diablerize someone.
Right, that's true. But, I mean, sir, no, sure, whatever. Do you want me to roll self-control?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah,
I would actually say that you have to want to diablerize someone. Because
no, I just need to really drink.
In the throngs of feeding when you're hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't hungry, but I still need blood because I spent most of it last battle.
For instance, I mean, it's just if you're in a frenzy, you cannot diablerize anyone.
Don't worry, I pass it without a problem. There you go.
Sweet.
You can stop, and
yeah, I can stop.
Theodore will just pull the 2 bodies. There is still some blood in, and just have them lying very close to her. Looks around to see there's still no people, and just damnation. All right.
We can unstake her.
And
he'll unstake her then, taking a step back when he does.
Carmen.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that when Carmen sees that they're about to unstake her, she looks at what's his face, the one who speaks Spanish, Lucius, of course, and says, "Is it a good idea to take the stake out here? Shouldn't we get her back before we do something like this?"
Things will unfold as they always do. Just wait.
There's the bodies next to her, so that's why we put them there.
Yeah, but still, there could be people walking here. It's a legit question. However, it's happening.
Yep.
And as a stake,
sorry, I'm not thinking about this.
It actually takes a couple of seconds, maybe even half a minute, before her eyes pop open, and she looks at the bodies next to her. And without even seemingly recognizing anyone, she just jumps on the bodies and begins to feed.
Om nom nom.
Oh yeah, om nom 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 nom.
How ferociously are you? How ferociously are you feeding?
Pretty badly.
Great. I'd love to see the beast.
So I'll need to roll self-control as well. Let me grab my sheet. Self-control, right, of course.
Oh, sheet!
All the puns.
She's good.
Oh, shit.
Jasmine will light up a cigarette, take a drag on it, spoil the effect by coughing, and pass it to Lucius.
Lucius will smile at you. A very nice smile instead of the normal ones. And he will take the cigarette and take his distance, not bother with waking up the fledgling again.
And well, she makes a self-control, so she also stops before actually diabling anything. And at that point, we'll look up at her rescuers.
Hi.
And there is a smile. Oh God, I'm so glad. Oh, you guys, where have you been?
Selena would be like right there next to her, kind of like as soon as she's kind of acting normally and nothing bizarre happens, she's kind of be stroking her hair and saying, Lucy, I'm so glad we found you.
Jasmine's a couple of paces behind Lady Whittaker, pulling funny faces at her. But she can't see this.
Jasmine, 5 years old. Actually, you opened this bottle of this can of worms. Now I'm gonna see if I can get something out of it. Perception, empathy, I guess, or alertness.
Yes.
Alertness.
Mm-hmm.
1 success. To see if I notice her making faces at Selena.
Jasmine is goofing
That
off.
is
Yes.
alertness.
Come again, sorry. Jasmine is.
Jasmine is clearly goofing off. Yes.
Yeah.
We couldn't let such a precious rose go, could we?
Theodore would just say, please, everyone, perhaps we should move this conversation.
Yes.
Our transport has been irreparably damaged, I'm afraid. Oh, and he will just dust the remaining corpses.
Yeah, all right. If Lucius was going to do the same, Lucius will walk to Jasmine and place his hand on her shoulder and say, "So, the cars that are around here, you wouldn't happen to know exactly how to open and quick start one of those bastards, now would you?"
I could give it a go.
That's my girl.
All right, everyone. For the moment, I think we're all right. I don't think we'll be seen while I'm here. But he looks to Lucy and just says, "My lady, it is very fortunate that we found you, but I must say that I'm not sure if you are aware that the prince is no longer with us."
She sighs at that when she hears that.
He doesn't seem shocked.
I had a vision.
Ooh.
I was afraid it would happen. Doesn't mean that one doesn't hope that it's otherwise. I am so sorry. He was, in his way, I think, a good man. I don't know him that well.
Jasmine will be practical at this point and pass Lucy her jacket because she kind of looks like she's in a bit of a state.
Yeah, she'll accept it and put it on, kind of pull it close over her.
All the pockets rattle of various bits and pieces. Jasmine's wearing a very tight exercise top underneath it, but she does appear to have a couple of bits of wire and pins in her hands. She says, "Lucius, if you can fill me in on what's happening here, I'm just going to go off and see if I can acquire some transport."
Very well.
Scott will get back his guitar case back and put his weapons back in there.
Do remember, if you venture too far away from me, you will not be
I can go with her.
protected by my capability.
Lucius will come along with her, and with a little bit of hope and some luck, I'll be able to cover us both.
I was just planning to use normal street sensible techniques for going around stealing vehicles, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'd rather do it without being seen. There you go.
Excellent. Let's go and find a nice vehicle to pinch, or a nasty vehicle for that matter.
Yeah, for everyone else, unless people have higher aspects than 3, Lucius and Jasmine disappear out of sight.
Carmen chuckles. Now you see them, now you don't.
Selena wouldn't even be looking over there. She'd be kind of flapping around Lucy, asking her if she's okay and asking if there's anything she needs, and just generally being a kind of nuisance around her.
Lucy will kind of stay close to Selena as well, as she is her primogen after all. And she'll answer that she is scared and, for as far as they can get, a bit tired, and she didn't like the feeling of the steak.
Selena would at some point say, why did they take you, darling? Why did they come to my apartment? And I mean, who was someone protecting you? There was carnage. She's clearly really confused by everything that's happened and trying to get to the bottom of it.
They came to that place. I was there because I didn't know where all of you were, so I waited and I waited, and then they came, and I was trying to stop them, but there was a lot of them, and I tried to hide, and then one of them, I had wounded one of them, but only a bit, and they just kind of went at each other. I don't really know what happened, but I could escape through the window. It was kind of scary. And I ran most of the time, and I found places to hide. But they called me, and I tried to act like I didn't know of anything. You know.
Selena would have like a really concerned expression on her face and say, be kind of stroking her hair and say, well, darling, I'm just so glad that you're okay. I've been so worried about you.
Lucy will glance at everybody around, kind of looking at all of them. I'm pretty happy that you came for me. I don't know what I would have done.
We couldn't let you go. We, especially one such as you, you are precious to us. So much, one so young.
Thank you.
Jasmine appears with hopefully Lucius driving a big battered looking car.
Right. I think it is high time we make our exit. I will take the truck this time. I think you had enough of that. He smiles to Lucy. And he will just jump in the trunk of the car.
Selena would wait until Lucy was safely into the car and then get in herself.
Yeah, Scott will open a door and will look to the girls in the group and we'll say ladies first.
Lucy will jump into the back of the car, not the trunk, the back.
As soon as everybody is seated, Lucius makes sure that there's no one watching them or anything like that, and he will start driving towards where he can dump the car, and he would actually ask people inside the car to arrange for their own transportation from a location he's giving.
After you've driven about 5 minutes, you will get like some thoughts from something that is not you, which is you think Theodore, who gives you like a general idea, but then again it's pictures, but it's a general idea. There's a car park.
I can roll some streetwise if you want, intelligence streetwise.
It's not that hard. It will take you like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to find it.
Okay, cool.
But it's fairly doable.
Okay. Well, he will drive to that place, and dumping the car technically, and then hopefully getting into his own car.
Theodore will just look at people and just. I do believe everyone wants a good night's sleep. I will. There's about 5 minutes walk from here. There is a sewer entrance we can use.
Okay, then let us get off the streets.
Quite so. And Theodore will lead the merry little band of people back to their temporary home.
Right. On the way, Lucius will definitely give a compliment to Jasmine. She's proved invaluable in getting us a good ride.
She's still sort of trying to clean off the blood off her hands.
Oh, if you need any help with that, my dear, I have some fairly good industrial cleaning supplies.
Some water should do the trick. It's just we haven't really had an opportunity.
Right. Well, here we are. And yes, unless there is anything else that people want to bring up, say, please. That does not seem to be the case. Well, in that case, we will end the scene. Thank you very much, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.
Not